Yep. And hey guys, it's George. And today is April 10th, 2025. It's currently 6:24 a.m. in the morning, and I just want to record a quick video about growing up, about the things that we, or maybe me, that I took for granted. And so I just finished reviewing. I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna prep, and I'm gonna review there for a few hours before the exam starts. I am sleep deprived. I slept early, but I woke up super early. Like I had 2 hours of sleep, and I already woke up because it was too hot, and I couldn't sleep after that. And so, like I said yesterday, I want this channel to be for the men. And just because guys don't get that much time to reflect on things, I want this video for us, for you guys, to be able to reflect on things that you haven't been thinking enough of, and that is family. I've spent my whole life trying to find the perfect one, trying to find the perfect girl, trying to search for that romantic partner that I've always wanted, and someone that I will always share my thoughts with, and someone that I will be with in the future. And so a decade passed and I'm still single. And what I failed to realize in that decade that I missed is family. I've always believed that love is romantic and it's between two people, a girl and a boy. And yet I'm aware that there is love outside romantic relationships. But it's just that I was this young and I was dumb and I didn't know any better. I know that love outside of romantic relationships exists, but I just didn't pay enough attention to it. And so I was looking through my pictures. I got distracted a little bit, and plus I'm resting. I've been using a Pomodoro technique, which is 30 minutes of work and 10 minutes of rest. And so I stumbled upon my old pictures, and I saw pictures of my friends, my family, and those times that I have spent with people, and I was just not there in the moment with them. Yes, I was enjoying. Yes, I was happy. But when you grow up, you just have those times that when you're sitting down and or when you just sat down and just think, man, I really appreciate this moment. And to me, I think that's one thing that I failed to do when I was young. And I cannot blame myself because I was young. And the only thing that I was thinking about is what's my next meal when I get to go home and play the games that I want to play. And I've always wanted to spend time playing games when I was young. And now I just realized how much moments that I have missed because of games. And I'm not saying that games are bad. They're good, sometimes, but they're bad when it's just the only thing that you think about. And there's this picture that I spent some time in a restaurant with my uncle, my aunt, and my niece, and my brother and my mother. It's just we're just eating out there, and I am missing the moment because I'm just I'm just eating. And when do I get to go home? And I just spend time talking with my friend. Yes, There's a part of me that remembers that specific moment where I was sitting down at the table and eating, but it's just not enough to me. I feel like I've taken the moment for granted, you know? And there's so much pictures of me that I'm smiling and, don't get me wrong, there's not every picture that I'm looking at right now is taken for granted. Some of it I remember so many moments and I was so happy. I was in there in the moment. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath and told to myself, yeah, I am enjoying this moment. And so, what does this have to do with being a man? Well, as a man, I think that even though all of the things, all of the pressure that is coming from the outside, from the external sources, the work, the pressure of becoming good, becoming a better person, and grinding just to make everything work out, not showing emotions. I think it's important for us men to remember to have fun and enjoy. I think it's important. It is important for us to recognize when to stop and take a moment to enjoy and appreciate some things in our life. Because, yes, it's good to grind, it's good to work, but life is not about working. Life is about enjoying the things that come and go because those things will only last that moment, that very second of it. And that's what I've been missing out for the last decade. And even the last 2 years, because after my mom passed away, I was so into business. I invested all of my money into things that didn't really work out. I'm not gonna explain why, but I wasted a lot of time trying to earn money. And for the last 2 years of my life, those last 2 years, I my world revolved around money. And I cannot blame myself again for doing that because part of me was trying to find some way, some positive way to cope up with my loss. And I turned this very pain of mine, my very loss, into something more fruitful that made me who I am today. And I think that's a great thing. But the last 2 years as well, I missed out on a lot of things. I failed to enjoy every moment that I have lived because everything was about wake up, work, try to get some money, go to the gym, and repeat. That's it. There's nothing more to it than just money. Money, yes, it can be good, but just like every other things in our life, too much is bad and too little is bad as well. Everything should be in moderation. And I don't want to sound like I am better than you. I don't want to sound like this guy knows everything. Well, are you old enough? Are you a grandpa? Do you have grandkids now? I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else. It's just from my experience that I had to go through these things and I had to realize this the hard way that I had to lose someone in order to realize how much I've taken for granted. And now I believe that I am spending way more time enjoying my life with my friends and my family. And for one example is that I've been spending my dad time with my dad. Me and my dad have been eating dinner on at least 4 to 5 times a week. I cannot eat dinner with my dad like 7 times a week because some days I want to be alone and some days I really have to do some work and I don't 100% put myself spending time with my family. Yes, that may sound absurd, but I am trying to balance between things and things because I don't want to overdo things. If you get what I'm saying. But you do you. If you want to spend time with your family 24/7, I think that's great. That's very great. But yeah, I think that's going to be a quick video about us realizing that not all things should be serious. And like I told you guys, for the past decade, I've spent way too much time trying to becoming something. And the last 2 years trying to work on something that's never really good for my life. And now looking back at these pictures, I want you guys to, especially for people who are younger than me, who are into playing games, keep playing games. It's okay to play games, but remember to appreciate all those times that you are going through right now. And if you're watching this video right now, and if you made it this far in the video, I want you to take a deep breath and appreciate this moment that you are alive and God is giving you oxygen and provided you another day in your life, and hope and pray that He will give you another day. Because I think the greatest gift in life is not money. I think the greatest gift in life is the life itself. And it's about appreciating and living the moment. Because for me personally, well, that sounds repetitive. You won't realize how short life is until you realize that your life is short. I don't know if you get me there, but I hope it sticks to you. You don't realize how short your life is until you realize that you only have one life. So, yeah, it's 6:36 a.m. and I'm gonna record this video when I go home. When I get home later, I'm probably not gonna make too much edit out of this because I think that I'll be too tired. Like I said, I'm sleep deprived. Sleep deprived. My speech is already worked up because I drank coffee and now my heart rate is going through the roof. I might die. But here I am recording this video, and if this video is posted, then I am still alive, and then I thank God for giving me this few more hours of life. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a quick video, and I think that's about it. I hope you guys have connected with me on this one. I hope you understand with me on this one, and if you don't, I can probably we can probably talk about this. Just shoot me up in the DM or the comment section. I'll reply to you or something. But I hope I made this clear. I think that's it. Never take anything for granted. I'm gonna prepare for school. I'm gonna fix up my stuff. Yeah. Bye bye.